I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show. You feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. The topic for today is Survivor Series War Games. Yeah, let's get into it. You feel me? Now, this is dropping the day before SmackDown. On SmackDown, they're going to announce the fifth final woman for the Women's War Games. I'm going to give my prediction on that. And they also might add an extra match or not. They might add LA Knight versus Bray Wyatt. They might not. You feel me? Let's get into it though. The first ever Survivor Series War Games. War Games hits the main roster for the first time ever this Saturday. I'm excited for this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for this. I feel like the War Games matches is like the build-up has been here and there because it's like it's been very predictable. You feel me? Since they announced that Survivor Series War Games was gonna happen, we knew the Bloodline had to be in it. We knew Damage Control had to be in it, and we knew some way, some form Bianca Belair was gonna be in War Games. Bianca Belair and Damage Control have been feuding since literally SummerSlam. Literally since SummerSlam. So I feel like if they're gonna end it on this, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's start it off with that. Now, Damage Control has the woman's advantage, you feel me? Bayley, Io Sky, Dakota Kai, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley. I kind of like their team. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like their team. For one, I hope Nikki Cross stays in Damage Control, even after this pay-per-view. She was with a team with Doudrop. They dropped that, you feel me? We ain't seen Doudrop in months. I hope they kept Nikki Cross in Damage Control. I feel like she adds she's a different character to that faction, you feel me? I feel like Damage Control right now is all Bayley. Respectfully, it's all Bayley. It's all Bayley mic work. It's all Bayley character. That's it. That's all they have. I feel like Nikki Cross can add a different element to that faction. So I would keep Nikki Cross in this faction past War Games. Rhea Ripley, you feel me? Shout out to Rhea Ripley. I feel like they need to set up Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Gangsta. Rhea Ripley won a number one contenders match in like June to be a number one contender, but she got injured. So they had to cancel that match. I hope they do Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair at Royal Rumble this year. They can wait until WrestleMania, but I would do it at Royal Rumble. I ain't gonna lie, I would do it at Royal Rumble. Because that way Rhea Ripley doesn't have to win a Royal Rumble match. She can still be in a nice Royal Rumble Women's title match. So, they're going up against Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Mia Yim, and the Mystery Woman. A lot of people think the Mystery Woman is going to be Becky Lynch. If that is, I would love that. I would love if it's Becky Lynch, honestly. I would love that. Because Becky Lynch was there when Damage Control debuted at SummerSlam. She was right there. And in storyline, Damage Control injured Becky Lynch the night after SummerSlam. So I would be super excited for that. And that would justify them waiting until the last second to announce it. Because SummerSlam is on Saturday. They're announcing the fifth woman on Friday. It has to be Becky Lynch, bro. Gangster. Y'all didn't wait all this time to announce Candice LeRae. No offense to Candice LeRae. But if it was her, they would have announced her like 2 weeks ago. It has to be Becky Lynch, bro. Gangster. It has to be Becky Lynch. It could be Sasha Banks. But I feel like they saving Sasha Banks and Naomi to feud with Damage Control after Survivor Series. You feel me? So, the heels have the women's advantage, as they should. Who do I think is going to start the match? I want to see Io Sky and Asuka start it. Gangsta. I want to see Io Sky and Asuka start the match. Now, if it is Bayley, I feel like the heels have to lose. Gangsta. I feel like the heels have to lose. You can't have Becky Lynch come back in her first match back and lose. So I feel like if Becky Lynch is the fifth woman, the heels have to lose easily. But I feel like they can tell a story with Alexa Bliss. They doing this thing with Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss where they have Uncle Howdy vignettes popping up. If they have Alexa Bliss turn eventually, I would be down with that. You feel me? If they want to do this either way, if they have Alexa Bliss turn and have Damage Control win, and then do Alexa Bliss versus Bianca Belair at Royal Rumble, I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. Gangsta. I would be okay with that. And then you save Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair for WrestleMania. I would be okay with that. But right now, I got Bianca Belair team winning. Also, we have AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. Finally, this is happening. You feel me? Finn Balor has been again the biggest push under the Triple H regime. The biggest push. He's gotten the biggest push. He was a nobody under Vince McMahon. Triple H takes over. He's in main events on Raw. He beat Edge. He beat Rey Mysterio. He beat AJ Styles. You feel me? Finn Balor has definitely been a focal point since Triple H took it over. And I knew this was going to happen because he's a Triple H guy. I knew this was going to happen. AJ Styles has not won a premium live event match in like 3 years. That's crazy to think about. AJ Styles has not had his hand raised at the end of a live event in like 3 years. I can believe that too. Since him and Omos probably won the tag titles. That was the last time. I could believe that. AJ Styles needs to win this. He needs to win this. You feel me? They put Mia Yim with an OC officially now for full time. I like that. I definitely like that. I feel like Mia Yim was kind of floundering on her own. And I feel like the OC has been floundering. So it's like, bet, put them together. Let's see what we have here with the four for them as a faction. I got AJ Styles winning this match. Also, we got Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi Blackheart. I got Ronda Rousey. You feel me? I got Ronda Rousey. Now, do I think they're going to do Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch at WrestleMania? I don't know. Honestly, I do not know. I don't know. I do not know. I know when Becky Lynch comes back, she's going to be a babyface. And this is like the biggest match that they can still do. You feel me? Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch is bigger than Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte. It's bigger than Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. So I can understand that. You feel me? But I do feel like, I'm not going to lie, I kind of feel like that time has passed. That time has passed. Like, nobody's dying to see Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey like they was 3 years ago. Nobody's dying to see that anymore. You feel me? I feel like that time might has passed. You feel me? I feel like they need to start building up somebody else to take the belt from Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. Because she's going to hold the belt until WrestleMania. She's going to hold the belt until WrestleMania. So I feel like they need to build up somebody else besides Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. But I got Ronda Rousey winning. Next, we got Seth Rollins versus Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley. This is the hardest match to predict, easily. Because all of them are going through a certain transition right now. They're transitioning Theory from the selfie gimmick to now be more serious, which I don't like. I don't like that, you feel me? Everybody likes that he's more serious. I liked the Theory as the protege, the selfie stuff. I liked it, you feel me? I feel like it added to his character. It was something different. I feel like every wrestler now is serious, you feel me? Nobody has a gimmick now. That's why everybody comes off the same. I feel like Theory doing that gimmick with the selfie stuff, that added to him, you feel me? That gave him a character that made him different. Now he's serious, he got a beard, just like half the whole roster. The half of the whole roster has a beard. What separates Austin Theory now from 10 other people on the roster? Nothing, you feel me? The selfie stuff separated him. That gave him something that was his own, you feel me? He doesn't have that now. He definitely doesn't have that now. Bobby Lashley's going through a transition. Now he's a killer. He's a straight killer now. Like, no baby face, no heel. I'm going to just kill everybody. You feel me? They're doing that to set up Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar 3. Will we get at the Royal Rumble? Will we get at WrestleMania? I don't know. But they're trying to keep Bobby Lashley strong for that match. You feel me? For that match. And then we got Seth Rollins, who I guess is a tweener now. He's not a baby face, but he's not a full-blown heel no more either. So, this is a tough one. This is honestly a tough one. I feel like one of these two guys, not even that. I feel like Theory is going to beat Seth Rollins for the U.S. title. I just don't know if it's going to be at this show. I don't think it's going to be at this show, Survivor Series. I could see Seth Rollins retaining his title, Gangsta. I could see him retaining it. Seth Rollins has a lot more legs with this top champion on Raw stuff. It has a way more legs with it. They can do AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins. They can do AJ Styles versus Theory one-on-one. AJ Styles versus Johnny Gargano. AJ Styles versus The Miz. Like, Seth Rollins could be the face of Monday Night Raw. Gangsta. The face of Monday Night Raw. And then we could still get Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble a year apart. You feel me? So I got Seth Rollins winning this. In the main event, the Bloodline with Roman Reigns, the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and Sami Zayn versus the Brawling Brutes with Sheamus, Ridge Holland, Pete Dunne, Drew McIntyre, and Kevin Owens. Now, I did a prediction on this before. We don't know who has the main advantage. I expect the Bloodline to win the main advantage on SmackDown tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the Bloodline has to win this match. They have to win this match, bro. Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Pete Dunne. Yeah, that's a faction. But then you add Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre. Those are just 5 random wrestlers. 5 random wrestlers, you feel me? And I know it's gonna be people like, oh my God, Roman Reigns has no challengers, da-da-da. They need to set up challengers. You can get a Roman Reigns challenger without Roman Reigns losing. You can set up a challenger for Roman Reigns without Roman Reigns being pinned. You can do that, bro. You can set up Roman Reigns versus Sheamus at Royal Rumble without Roman Reigns taking a loss. You can set up Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns without Roman Reigns taking a loss. I feel like the Bloodline has to win this match, bro. It's the first ever WarGames on the main roster. Why would 5 random people beat a faction that is literally called The Bloodline? That is literally the name of their faction, The Bloodline, you feel me? Besides Sami Zayn, all of them are family. All of them, you feel me? So it's like, bro, they have to win this match. And I would expect Sami Zayn to start it. Sami Zayn, if I'm booking this, Sami Zayn starts the match, possibly against either Pete Dunne or Drew McIntyre. One of those two. Probably Pete Dunne, because they could continue the storyline from the World Cup. But I just expect Sami Zayn to start the match, you feel me? And I expect the Bloodline to have the main advantage. So, that's my predictions for Survivor Series. It's only a 5-match card, you feel me? 5-match card. Just like NXT TakeOvers was in their prime, Triple H is not about to keep us here for 10 hours. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. Nice little 5-match card. They might add Bray Wyatt and LA Knight. They might not. If they do, I got Bray Wyatt winning. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on the bell for notifications. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. 500. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll be back with more.